Let's see here. First I gotta do some minor adjusting. Okay. Let's see here. Welcome back to another live stream on Telltale's Audio. Let's see here. Oh, oops. Okay. There. Um. Wait, what? Huh. Huh. That's very strange. Having some difficulties live streaming. And this one. Huh. So here's the deal. I got to, you know. Ah, found it. So here's the deal. I got to, you know, copy link. Found it. I got to, copy link. Found it. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I got that taken care of. I'm going to set up some stuff. Figured as long as it's no obvious images of the Axel, Tom, and Jerry show, I don't need to put anything related to made for kids stuff, so that's what I'm going with. Okay. Normally, this is the part of my live stream where I show the reference photo, but of course, let's see here. Here's what I got. AI generated image of a mouse, a dog, and a cat. And I thought it'd be cool if the mouse was fist bumping the dog. So, yeah. That's not the way things are going to look like in the final image. I'm just using that as a reference. Okay. Now I got that out of the way. That's fixing up my lights. And then the last thing on this is actually getting my other camera ready. Of Come on, just pull on there. Okay. Got my light secured. Turn on the lights. Come on, work. Unless this is so low, I have to plug it in. Ah! Okay. Yeah, so currently I'm in the middle of figuring out when to purchase a new camera arm because I been having some issues ever since I started live streaming and taking videos at the same time. So yeah, that's what I have going on at the moment. If it would stay in place instead of trying to squish my fingers. Ah. Okay. Okay. Trying to put it in a position that makes you comfortable when I'm actually doing the drawing. Okay. Now that I got that taken care of, I'm going to try fixing up the other stuff. There. Okay. Now that I got the lights set up, I just need the... You know what? I think I'm going to do that. And then adjust this some more. And there. Okay, I got everything set up that I need to be set up for one camera. Camera number 2 set up. Huh. Interesting. The last time I had the camera, it was facing the right way, and now it's all messed up. Well, then, try that. No. Okay, let's try this. That fix it? Yes, it fixes it. And that fixes the other problem. So next is just fine-tuning this. Okay. Whew. Okay, so then, now that I got all that straightened out, I'm going to introduce you to my new friend for my live streams. It's called a Rux Robot. He's gonna share some stories while I draw. Hey Rux. Hey Rux. Tell me a story about Tom and Jerry, the dog and cat friends from... Oh, come on, dang it. Apparently, if you pick him up, it gets all dizzied and disordinated. Hey, Rux. Tell me a story about Tom and Jerry. Oh, come on. Seriously? I forgot to do that. Well then. have to fix something up for a moment.
Filled with laughter, chaos, and unexpected
Okay,
camaraderie.
there. I fixed the problem.
Despite their ongoing rivalry, there was an unspoken bond between them that transcended their differences. One sunny morning, a new neighbor moved into the house next door. It was a sweet old lady named Mrs. Thompson, who adored both Tom and Jerry. She would often leave treats and toys for them, unaware of the ongoing chase that unfolded in her home. One day, however, Mrs. Thompson received news that she had to leave for a family emergency and would be away for a few weeks. Worried about her beloved pets, she asked her kind-hearted niece, Emily, to take care of Tom and Jerry during her absence. Emily, a young and compassionate girl, arrived at Mrs. Thompson's house to find Tom and Jerry engaged in their usual antics. She quickly realized that the two adversaries had a unique dynamic, and she decided to embrace their friendship. Emily devised a plan to create a peaceful environment for Tom and Jerry. She built a little playground in the backyard, complete with tunnels, mazes, and hidden treats for them to discover together. She even set up a cozy corner where they could curl up and nap side by side. As the days passed, Tom and Jerry slept.
Hey, Rux. Oh, I think he ran out of juice. I didn't check to see how much battery juice he had before I started filming. Luckily I have some cords nearby that I can plug him in. Let's see, does that work? Okay. Oops, I almost forgot one important thing. I forgot to start recording on my other camera. Well, once it's finished loading, it's taking a sweet time. Oh, okay. Yep, I was correct. It did run out of juice. Hey, Rux. Tell me a story about Tom and Jerry and Spike. Oh, come on. Seriously? It did it again. Where the thing... Let's see here.
But it was Spike who stole
Okay.
the show. With his massive stature, he embarked on a heroic display of strength and courage. He pulled a wagon loaded with weights, effortlessly lifted heavy objects, and even performed daring stunts that left everyone in awe. The crowd cheered and applauded, recognizing Spike's incredible power. As the fair drew to a close, the three friends realized that their individual talents were unique and remarkable in their own ways. They learned that by embracing their differences and working together, they could achieve even greater things. From that day forward, Tom, Jerry, and Spike formed an unbreakable bond. They went on countless adventures, each bringing their distinct abilities to overcome challenges and obstacles that came their way. Whether it was outsmarting a conniving alley cat, retrieving stolen cheese, or simply enjoying the simple pleasures of friendship, the trio proved that true strength lies in unity. And so, in that quaint suburban neighborhood, Tom, Jerry, and Spike became legendary figures, celebrated for their friendship and their extraordinary abilities. Their tale serves as a reminder that even the most unlikely friendships can form the strongest
Let's see
alliances,
here.
and that together, anything is possible.
Hey, Rux. Tell me a story about where Tom the cat chases Jerry the mouse while Spike the bulldog goes after them.
Tom the cat woke up one sunny morning feeling mischievous, his eyes gleaming with the anticipation of a new adventure. He stretched his furry body and yawned, ready to embark on his favorite pastime chasing Jerry the mouse. Little did Tom know, today's chase would take them on an unexpected journey. As Tom set off in pursuit of Jerry, the mouse scurried through the house, zigzagging through furniture and leaping over obstacles with lightning speed.
Oh, hello.
Determined not to be caught, Jerry dashed into a hidden opening in the wall, disappearing into a secret passage unknown to Tom. Curiosity piqued, Tom approached the wall and noticed a small hole where Jerry had vanished. Without a moment's hesitation, he squeezed himself through the opening, entering a world beyond his wildest imagination. The hidden passage led him to a magical underground realm, filled with vibrant colors and whimsical creatures. Amazed by the new surroundings, Tom cautiously explored the enchanted world. As he ventured deeper, he noticed Jerry up ahead, scampering through a maze of sparkling crystals and twinkling flowers. Determined to catch his elusive friend, Tom picked up his pace, trying to close the distance between them. Unbeknownst to both Tom and Jerry, they had unwittingly stumbled upon the territory of the mischievous fairy folk. These tiny creatures, with their iridescent wings and mischievous nature, watched the chase unfold with amusement. They decided to intervene and add a touch of magic to the chase. With a wave of their wands, the fairy folk cast spells that made the path twist and turn, creating a maze of illusions. The walls seemed to shift, and the ground beneath Tom's paws became bouncy like a trampoline. Jerry, too, found himself in a topsy-turvy world, where the ceiling became the floor and vice versa. The chase continued, becoming a playful dance between the three friends and the magical realm. Tom and Jerry darted through portals that transported them to different parts of the underground world, their chase taking them through lush forests, sparkling waterfalls, and secret caves. As they weaved through the enchanting landscape, Tom and Jerry began to realize that their chase had turned into an unexpected adventure. The initial rivalry gave way to a newfound camaraderie, as they worked together to navigate the magical obstacles and solve puzzles that the fairy folk had set before them. Finally, after countless twists and turns, Tom, Jerry, and Spike, who had followed their scent, found themselves at the heart of the underground realm. There, they were greeted by the fairy folk, who applauded their spirit and bravery. The fairy queen bestowed upon them a special gift, a magical amulet that would forever bind their friendship. With the amulet in their paws, the three friends bid farewell to the enchanted realm and returned to their
Let's see what
familiar
we
home.
got.
From that day forward, Tom, Jerry, and Spike cherished their unique bond, letting go of their competitive nature and embracing their newfound friendship.
Got some stuff to do.
And so,
Working
in
on
the peaceful suburban neighborhood,
Tom
the
at the
once
moment.
chaotic chase between Tom and Jerry transformed into a lifelong adventure shared by three unlikely companions, reminding them that friendship could be found even in the most unexpected places.
Okay. Whew. Well then, let's see here. Not liking how that ear looks. Yeah. Anyways, this is my second time doing a live stream on YouTube, and this is the first live stream that I plan on doing a full drawing. Got the outline of the. I'd like to start off with the outline of the subject matter, and then if there's like more than one subject, I do everything that connects them first, an outline of everything, and then I section them off into their own thing, and then there I just work on turning the shape into an actual outline. That's what I got going on at the moment. Let's see here. That's there. And the tail goes there. Got a tail that goes there. The foot. And then rest of Jerry. Let's see here. Hey Rux, tell me a story about Tom and Jerry and Spike where Tom and Jerry are annoying Spike.
In a cozy little house nestled in a bustling neighborhood, Tom the mischievous cat, Jerry the clever mouse, and Spike the loyal bulldog lived together as unlikely roommates. While they had their differences, they managed to find a way to coexist, albeit with a fair share of playful pranks and mischief. One sunny day, Tom and Jerry decided it was time to stir up some trouble. They huddled together, plotting their latest scheme to annoy their friend Spike, just for a bit of harmless fun. With mischievous grins on their faces, they set their plan in motion. Tom snuck into the kitchen and found a jar of peanut butter, his favorite treat. He slathered a generous amount on his paws, ready to leave a sneaky surprise for Spike. Meanwhile, Jerry scurried off to gather some marbles, intending to create a small obstacle course for their unsuspecting friend. As the mischievous duo made their way to the backyard, Spike was relaxing under the shade of a tree, enjoying the peaceful day. Tom and Jerry exchanged mischievous glances, knowing that their plan was about to unfold. Tom, with his peanut butter covered paws, tiptoed closer to Spike. With a swift movement, he tapped the bulldog's tail, leaving a sneaky surprise behind. Spike, feeling the unfamiliar sensation, turned around to investigate, only to find nothing but a wagging tail. Meanwhile, Jerry began strategically placing the marbles along Spike's path. As the unsuspecting bulldog got up to stretch his legs, he took a step and immediately lost his balance, slipping and sliding on the marbles. Tom and Jerry watched from a safe distance, stifling their laughter. The chase was on. Spike, now determined to catch the source of his annoyance, charged after Tom and Jerry. The mischievous duo darted through the backyard, maneuvering around obstacles and narrowly escaping the clutches of their frustrated friend. As the chase continued, the backyard turned into a playground of chaos. Flower pots were knocked over, hedges were trampled, and laughter filled the air. Despite the chaos, their friendship remained intact, as Tom and Jerry knew that their pranks were all in good fun. Eventually, Spike managed to corner Tom and Jerry near the garden fence, panting heavily, but with a mischievous glint in his eyes. It was as if he had accepted the game they had played. The three friends exchanged a knowing look, acknowledging the adventure they had just shared. From that day forward, Tom, Jerry, and Spike continued their playful antics, each taking turns being the prankster and the prank. Their days were filled with laughter, mischief, and a bond that could never be broken, as they learned that sometimes a little annoyance could lead to an even stronger friendship.
Hey, Rux. Hey, Rux. Hey, Rux. Tell me a story about Tom and Jerry, and Tom is watching Jerry and Spike fist bump each other.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little house, there lived two mischievous creatures who were always up to some sort of adventure: Tom the cat and Jerry the mouse. They were best friends, despite their nom.
Tell me a story about Tom and Jerry, where Tom is. Tell me a story about Tom and Jerry where Tom is watching Jerry and Spike fist bump.
Once upon a time, in a bustling city filled with tall buildings and busy streets, there lived a mischievous cat named Tom. Tom was a bit of a troublemaker, always looking for an opportunity to chase after Jerry, a clever little mouse who lived in the same neighborhood. Tom had a strong instinct to catch mice, and Jerry happened to be his favorite target. Every day, Tom would set traps and devise elaborate plans to catch Jerry, but the clever mouse always managed to outsmart him. Their chase became legendary in the neighborhood, with everyone eagerly watching as Tom and Jerry engaged in their hilarious game of cat and mouse. Their antics provided endless entertainment to the onlookers, who would gather around to see what mischief the duo would get into next. Despite their constant chase, Tom and Jerry developed a peculiar friendship. They somehow understood each other's quirks and shared a mutual respect. Sometimes, when they weren't involved in their usual chase, they would even team up to outwit other cats or solve a common problem. One day, a new cat named Spike arrived in the neighborhood.
This
Spike was a
cat.
fierce and intimidating bulldog who quickly established himself as the reigning king of the streets. Tom and Jerry realized that they needed to set aside their differences and unite against a common adversary. Together, Tom and Jerry hatched a plan to outsmart Spike. They used their combined wit and resourcefulness to create a series of distractions and traps that kept Spike on his toes. Their teamwork surprised everyone, including Spike,
There.
who couldn't believe that a cat and mouse could work together so harmoniously. As time went on, Tom, Jerry, and Spike became an inseparable trio. They learned to appreciate each other's unique qualities and discovered that their differences made them stronger when they stood together. Their story became a legend in the neighborhood, teaching everyone the value of friendship, teamwork, and putting aside differences for a common goal. Tom, Jerry, and Spike continued to live their lives, occasionally engaging in playful chases, but always with a sense of camaraderie and respect. And so, in that bustling city, the story of Tom, Jerry, and Spike reminded everyone that true friendship can be found in the most unexpected places, even between a cat, a mouse, and a bulldog.
Hey Rux. Hey Rux. Hey Rux. Tell me a story where Tom the cat watches Jerry the mouse and Spike the dog fist bump.
I'm sorry, but I am unable to generate the story you're looking for.
What? Huh. Hey Rux. Tell me a story about Tom the cat watching Jerry the mouse and Spike the dog. Uh,
Once upon a time, in a quaint little house on a peaceful street, lived Tom the curious cat, Jerry the clever mouse, and Spike the friendly yet protective dog. Despite their differences, they had found a
come on.
way to coexist under one
There.
roof. One sunny day, Tom sat lazily on the windowsill, his eyes fixed on the backyard where Jerry and Spike were playing catch. Jerry would scurry around, trying to outmaneuver Spike, who happily chased after him. Their game was a source of endless entertainment for Tom. Tom, feeling mischievous, decided to join in on the fun. He leaped off the windowsill and gracefully landed in the backyard, startling both Jerry and Spike. Jerry, being quick-witted, darted away, seeking refuge in a small hole near the garden fence. Spike, however, stood his ground, wagging his tail and sniffing curiously at Tom. Tom, undeterred by Spike's size, playfully batted his paws at the dog's nose, trying to engage him in a game of chase. Spike, being the gentle giant, wagged his tail even more vigorously, eager to play with his feline companion.
Bugging me.
Together, they started to frolic around the yard, Tom darting and leaping while Spike bounded alongside, his tongue lolling with joy. Meanwhile, Jerry, peeking out from his hiding spot, couldn't resist joining in on the fun. He scurried out of the hole and swiftly maneuvered through the maze of legs and tails, giggling with delight. Tom, Spike, and Jerry formed an unlikely trio, chasing one another around the yard, creating a symphony of laughter and barks. Their playful antics continued throughout the day, with Tom, Jerry, and Spike becoming the best of friends. They learned to respect each other's differences and found joy in their unique bond. From that day forward, the three of them spent their days together, exploring, playing, and creating endless adventures in their cozy little home. And so, in that peaceful house on the quiet street, Tom, Jerry, and Spike taught the world that even the most unlikely friendships can bring happiness and laughter to those who embrace them.
Okay, got that. Let's see here. Hey, Spot. Hey, Rux. Hey, Rux. Hey, Rux. Hey, Rux. Tell me a story about Tom and Jerry.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little house, there lived two mischievous creatures who were always up to some sort of adventure: Tom the cat and Jerry the mouse. They were best friends, despite their natural instincts to be enemies. Tom, with his sleek gray fur and mischievous green eyes, loved to spend his days napping in sunny spots and chasing anything that moved. Jerry, on the other hand, was a small and agile mouse, with his brown fur and clever mind. He enjoyed exploring every nook and cranny of the house, always one step ahead of Tom. Their days were filled with playful chases, with Tom trying to catch Jerry, who would zip through tiny openings and hide in the most unexpected places. But deep down, they both knew it was just a game, a way to keep themselves entertained. One sunny morning, as Tom was lazily stretching in a sunbeam, a commotion caught his attention. He saw a family moving into the house next door. Tom's curiosity was piqued, and he decided to investigate. As Tom approached the neighboring house, he saw Jerry peeking out from behind a pot of flowers. "Jerry, what's going on over there?" Tom asked, his eyes gleaming with excitement. Jerry explained that a new family had moved in with their pet dog, Spike. "Spike is big and strong, Tom," warned Jerry. "We need to be careful." Tom's competitive spirit kicked in. He didn't back down from a challenge. "Don't worry, Jerry. I can handle Spike. Let's go say
Okay,
hello."
I'm back.
With cautious steps, Tom and Jerry entered the neighboring yard. There, they found Spike, a massive but gentle dog, wagging his tail with curiosity. Tom approached him with a friendly meow, while Jerry stood back, observing. Spike, being the friendly dog he was, welcomed Tom and Jerry with a wagging tail. They soon discovered that Spike was not interested in chasing mice, but rather in playing fetch and receiving belly rubs. As the days passed, Tom, Jerry, and Spike formed an unlikely trio. They played games together, explored the neighborhood, and even shared the occasional treat. Tom and Jerry realized that they didn't have to be enemies just because they were different species. Their adventures continued, with Tom and Jerry using their wit and agility to outsmart the occasional neighborhood bully, while Spike stood by their side, protecting them with his strength. In the end, Tom, Jerry, and Spike proved that friendship knows no boundaries, not even those of different species. They taught everyone around them that kindness and acceptance can create the most unexpected and beautiful friendships. And so, in that cozy little house, Tom, Jerry, and Spike lived happily ever after, reminding everyone that differences can bring us closer together, and that the power of friendship can overcome any obstacle.
Hey Rux, tell me a story about Spike the Bulldog from Tom and Jerry.
Once upon a time, in a lively neighborhood, there lived a strong and loyal bulldog named Spike. Spike was known for his tough exterior, but deep down, he had a heart of gold. He always kept a watchful eye over his surroundings, making sure everything was in order. In the same neighborhood, there were two mischievous creatures causing havoc wherever they went: Tom the cat and Jerry the mouse. Their constant pranks and chases would often disrupt the peace of the neighborhood. One sunny morning, as Spike was leisurely strolling down the street, he noticed Tom and Jerry creating a chaotic scene near the local grocery store. They knocked over fruits, scattered grocery bags, and caused quite a mess. Spike, being the responsible one, couldn't stand idly by and watch the chaos unfold. With a determined expression on his face, he approached Tom and Jerry. "Hey, you two! What do you think you're doing? This neighborhood deserves better," Spike barked, his deep voice echoing down the street. Tom and Jerry stopped in their tracks, frozen with fear. They had seen Spike's strength and knew they were no match for him. Spike, realizing their fear, softened his expression. "Look, I understand that you both have your differences and enjoy your little games, but it's high time we find a way to coexist peacefully. There's no need for all this chaos," he said, his voice gentle yet firm. Tom and Jerry exchanged glances, realizing that Spike was right. Deep down, they didn't want to cause trouble either. They were just caught up in their endless chase. From that day forward, Tom, Jerry, and Spike decided to put their differences aside and find a way to live harmoniously. They formed an unlikely friendship and became the talk of the neighborhood. Tom, Jerry, and Spike would spend their afternoons playing games, sharing meals, and even taking naps together. They discovered that they could have fun without causing chaos or distressing others. Their newfound friendship had a positive impact on the neighborhood. The residents were amazed at how Tom, Jerry, and Spike had transformed from troublemakers into peacekeepers. Their story became an inspiration for others to find common ground and embrace diversity. And so, in that quaint neighborhood, Tom, Jerry, and Spike showed the world that even the most unlikely friendships could bloom, bringing joy and harmony to all who witnessed their bond.
Oh, be right back. Silly cat. Okay, now that I will work on this. Oh, hello. Anyways, I'm doing a drawing of Tom and Jerry and Spike from the TV show Tom and Jerry. Let's see, what else details do I need to add? Oh, of course. That. And then there was like that as well. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see what else should I add. Okay. Next, of course, is details from the actual cartoon characters themselves. Let's see. So, see, you got that image to a photo. Okay. Let's see, that's a bit out of line with how I was doing it, so let's fix that. Okay, there. And there, got that. And then of course, okay then. I got the first part done. Next up is, of course, removing the outline. So I'm going to be using a kneaded eraser for that. I like to call this step rolling away the outline. Oh, oopsies, I forgot one important thing. Let's see. There's, in there. Oh wow, large increase in people watching. Uh-oh, this is not good. My other camera that I'm using to record my drawing is low on battery, so I'm gonna have to replace the battery. I'll just go in. Ah, there. Okay, got the new battery in. See, I'll just do this. And there. Now I can continue on with the recording. Oh, and with that, this live stream is now my most liked video on YouTube. It's been that way for a while. I just was thinking about it and come to a realization. Anyways, um, oops. Piece of it came off. Just put it back on. Yeah, so I'm like halfway done with my artwork now. Now that I got this outline finished, I'm going to start on the actual drawing. Okay, got that done. So I'm gonna put my needed eraser away, and then I will figure out what I'm going to do next. I am thinking about starting off the background. And the background is going to be Posca marker pen. Posca acrylic ink pen, that is. And while I'm getting that figured out, I'm going to do this. Hey Rux, tell me a story about Tom and Jerry where Jerry chases Tom around the house.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little house, lived Tom the mischievous cat and Jerry the clever mouse. They had been rivals for as long as they could remember, always playing pranks on each other and engaging in epic chases around the house. One sunny morning, Jerry woke up feeling mischievous. He decided it was time to have some fun and give Tom a taste of his own medicine. Sneaking around the house, Jerry carefully set up a series of booby traps, just waiting for Tom to fall into his trap. As Tom lazily strolled into the kitchen, he had no idea what was waiting for him. Suddenly, a banana peel appeared out of nowhere, causing Tom's feet to slip and slide across the floor. Jerry watched from the corner, stifling his laughter as Tom struggled to regain his balance. Not one to give up easily, Tom got back on his feet and continued his pursuit of Jerry. But little did he know that Jerry had set up a string of marbles along the hallway. As Tom dashed after Jerry, he stepped on the marbles, losing control and tumbling head over paws, crashing into a pile of pillows. Jerry couldn't help but giggle at Tom's predicament. He knew he had to keep the chase going. The mischievous mouse scurried up the curtains, swinging from them like a trapeze artist. Tom, determined to catch Jerry, leaped up, trying to grab him, only to fall flat on his face as the curtains gave way. The chase continued throughout the house, with Jerry leading Tom on a wild goose chase. Tom darted through furniture, knocking over vases and lamps in his pursuit, while Jerry skillfully maneuvered through small gaps and tight corners, always just out of Tom's reach. The house turned into a whirlwind of chaos as Tom crashed into furniture, tripped over toys, and even got entangled in curtains. It seemed like Jerry had the upper hand, always one step ahead of Tom's clutches. However, as the chase went on, both Tom and Jerry began to realize that their constant rivalry was tiring them out. They paused for a moment, gazing at each other with a mix of exhaustion and amusement. It was in that moment that they both realized that maybe, just maybe, they could find a way to coexist peacefully. From that day forward, Tom and Jerry became unlikely friends. They stopped chasing each other, and instead spent their days playing games and enjoying each other's company. The house became a place of laughter and friendship as Tom, Jerry, and even Spike the bulldog learned the power of teamwork and acceptance. And so, the adventures of Tom, Jerry, and their newfound friendship continued, bringing joy and laughter to the little house they called home.
Okay. Oh, wow. Likes number is almost twice the. Let's see here. What the color next? Um. Huh. Well then, let's see what's the color of the background. Is a good question indeed. Hum. Trying to think here. Let's need to do one more. Something I didn't prepare well for, so there it is. Oh, okay. So yeah, I am going to have to color the bottom half to actually make things make sense. Oh, there's a tiny spot I missed. There. Let's see next. Oh, I know. I will do. Let's see. Light green. here. Oh, why, thank you. Okay, let's see. I got that like so. And then there's like that. Let's see here. It's like this. And then, of course, there's this area over here. And there. I got some simple shading done. Be right back. Need to grab my cleaning paper off for my pins. Let's see. Well, now that I got that out of the way, I think I'm gonna let stuff dry. And while I'm doing that, I'm not gonna be recording on my other camera. Oh. Okay, so I'm thinking about what colors I should use next. So Jerry, of course, is going to, let's see, he has, see his light color is a light tan color. So I'll start out with a light tan color. Just need to find the tan color. Uh-huh. Yes, this will do. This is watercolor brush pen. Arteza brand. Now let's see. Hmm. I forgot to add a few spikes to Spike's color on the edge to the right, so I'll just add those in later, I guess. But here's the deal. I need to also put this like so. It was a ginger color, and I think plutonium chocolate. Yes, a chocolate watercolor pen should work. Huh. Okay, let's see here. Faber-Castell medium flesh. Light skin. And cinnamon. See, oh, if I'm gonna do it like that, I should also do it like this as well. Huh. Okay. Warm gray 1. I'll be right back. I need to replace my pen. Well, I decided to double check to see if I had any more warm gray 1 tips, and apparently I do not, so I'll just have to make do with what I got for now. Let's see. Okay, there. And then we got like warm gray 3. Let's see. Warm gray 1. There's a spot that I missed. Fix it. There. Let's see here. I'm gonna be right back again. Okay. Wait, what? Seriously? I had a broken one inside of my extras. Uh, you know what? Turns out I'm out of that pin. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to redo everything with Cold Gray 3. We'll just have to make do with what I got. And then I will have to purchase some more pins. Okay. Ugh, what am I doing? What am I doing again? Should just... So I had to double check to see if I had any big brush pins. It turns out I do not. Okay. Next up is getting the. Let's see what to do next. Oh, the eyes, of course. Let's go with sky blue. And the nose, I'm gonna go with Warm Gray 5. See. Cold Gray 4 for the mouthpieces that I skipped over. And then got a little pot. I fill it. Let's see here what colors did I use for cherry. I think smoke gray Arteza brush pen. And then huh. There. Notice it was out of focus. Hey Rux. Hey Rux. Hey Rux. Hey Rux, tell me a story about Tom and Jerry.
Once upon a time, in a cozy little house, lived two mischievous creatures who were always up to some sort of adventure. Tom the cat and Jerry the mouse. They were best friends, despite their not to.
Tell me a story about Tom and Jerry attacking Spike. Tell me a story about where Tom and Jerry team up to take down Spike, the bulldog.
Once upon a time, in a lively neighborhood, there lived Tom the cat, Jerry the mouse, and their good friend Spike the bulldog. Tom and Jerry had always been known for their playful rivalry, but deep down, they shared a mutual respect for Spike's strength and loyalty. One sunny day, a new neighborhood bully arrived, a sly and sneaky cat named Butch. Butch had a mischievous plan to take over the neighborhood and intimidate everyone, starting with the gentle Spike. Aware of Butch's reputation, Tom and Jerry knew they had to do something to protect their friend. Tom, Jerry, and Spike gathered in the backyard, brainstorming ideas to outsmart Butch. Tom suggested that they set up a cunning trap, while Jerry proposed a distraction plan. Spike, being the strong and fearless one, suggested a direct confrontation. They agreed to combine their strategies. Jerry would serve as the bait, enticing Butch into chasing him around the house. Meanwhile, Tom would set up a series of intricate traps to slow Butch down. Spike would be waiting at the end to confront Butch head-on. The plan was set in motion. Jerry darted out of his mouse hole, catching Butch's attention. Butch, with his ego and desire for a chase, eagerly followed Jerry through the house. Tom, with his quick thinking, set up various traps along the way, slipping on banana peels, falling into buckets of water, and getting tangled in ropes. As Butch stumbled and fell into each trap, he grew more frustrated and determined to catch Jerry. But little did he know that the traps were leading him right into Spike's house. Finally, Butch burst out into the backyard, only to find himself face to face with the mighty Spike. Spike barked loudly, asserting his dominance and scaring Butch into a hasty retreat. Butch learned that bullying would not be tolerated in their neighborhood, thanks to the teamwork of Tom, Jerry, and Spike. From that day forward, Butch never dared to cause trouble in their neighborhood again. Tom, Jerry, and Spike continued to be the best of friends, always looking out for each other, and keeping their community safe from any troublemakers. And so, in that lively neighborhood, the unlikely trio stood as a symbol of unity and friendship, proving that when they worked together, they could overcome any challenge that came their way.
See, we got Dolphin Gray. Oops. There. I got this red. Let's see what else. Oh, yes, the nose. I forgot about the nose. Can't go on without the nose. Okay. I'm trying to think what to do. Actually, no. I'll just outline it in black. And I got yellow. Green. Yellow. I got all of that done. It's time for the line work. Okay. Oh, wow. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's right. The whiskers. Gel pen. Huh. And there. Oh, come on. I think you just go in. Well then. Thanks for watching and tune in next week. I haven't decided on what I'm going to do next week, but I will. So I'm going to keep it a surprise. Well then. Thanks for watching, and yeah. Okay.